More news coming in. This has got to do with the twist that DMK seems to have given to the language issue. DMK blaming Hindi-speaking railway gateman Pankaj Sharma, not a Tamilian. Language confusion to blame for a tragedy where two kids, remember, had died earlier as train hit a school van. This incident from Cuddalore. Pramod Madhav has got more details on that. This is an accident, Pramod, and the parties now seem to be suggesting that the gateman was speaking Hindi. This was a language issue and hence this accident. What's their argument?
It's a very unfortunate incident that has occurred over here, and this is a track where it occurred. In fact, from here, if you could see over there, almost 50 meters away, one of the child's body was there. In fact, now it has been marked with a piece of cloth. So that's what we want to highlight. And here you see the particular school van, the condition of the school van over here. And unfortunately, on one side, the railways claim that the gatekeeper, the van driver apparently tried to speak to the gatekeeper and he requested to keep the gate open. But here, the local people from here claim that's an entirely different story. They claim that the gatekeeper was completely having a full night's work over here and he went to sleep. In fact, we have one of the people from here whose name is Gopu.
காலையில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா ட்ரெயின் வரும்போது கேட் ஓப்பன் வந்துருச்சு வேன் வரும்போது ஸ்கூல் வேன் வரும்போது வேன் கிராஸ் பண்ணக்குள்ள ட்ராக்ல ட்ரெயின் வந்து அடிச்சிருச்சு.
He claims that the gate was open in the morning and that's the reason for this particular accident, because of which that is the condition of the school van over there. Gatekeeper கிட்ட வந்து van driver சொன்னாரு திறந்து வைங்கன்னு சொல்றாங்க.
அதெல்லாம் கிடையாது, கேட் ஓப்பன்ல தான் இருந்துச்சு.
Nothing like that.
அவங்க டிரைவர்லாம் திறக்க சொல்லல, கேட் ஓப்பன்ல தான் இருந்தது.
He claims that the driver did not ask to keep the gate open. The gate was open actually and that's the condition. அவருக்கு ஹிந்தி தான் பேசுவாரா இல்ல தமிழும் தெரியுமா இல்ல எப்படி அது புரிஞ்சுப்பாரா? தமிழ் பேசுறாங்க,
புரிஞ்சுப்பாங்க. ஹிந்தி தமிழ் பேச மாட்டாங்க, ஹிந்தி தான் பேசுவாங்க.
எத்தனை வருஷமா இங்க இருக்காரு?
ஒரு வருஷத்துக்கு மேல இருக்காங்க.
The gatekeeper has been working in this place for 1 year. He understands Tamil, but he does not speak Tamil. He's a Hindi person. That's what Gopu from this area claims. And this is the condition of that particular track, Sneha. Single track over here, and both sides you have complete bushes, because of which the people, anybody, any vehicle, does not know what's happening over here. And this is the only area where you have the gatekeeper. He sits in this place, and from here he controls it. In fact, the speed was so much today morning that one of the electric posts that you see over here got thrown away. Now, we've been told that what happened is that the van came through that spot. It hit this particular shed over here. It hit one of the posts at this point. In fact, you could see the ground over there. It's completely broken. And the metal lamp post was here is over there. So that is the kind of impact, and because of which it was almost tracked 50 meters and the vehicle was thrown over here. And this is the present condition of the vehicle. 3 students have died, unfortunately. 1 child and the driver is battling, and the people over here claim that it is because the gate was open and this kind of incident has occurred, Sneha.
You know, I just want to understand from you, Pramod, isn't the system more, more automated nowadays? And how is that the gatekeeper was issuing these orders? Is it manual? Are these manual orders that are to be given? What are you picking up?
Certainly, Sneha, let me just show around this particular spot for you. Here you have the gate, and on either side, the complete gate closes. And what happens is that there are 2 types of gates. One is interlocked gate system, while this one is a manned non-interlocked gate system, which means there you see with the gatekeeper, he carries a red flag and a green flag, and as the train comes by, he has to personally stand over here. Since it's not an interlocked gate system, he has to wave the green flag, and only then the gate only then the train can pass through. You also have the lever over there that controls the gates and such. So everything over here has a system, and we've been told that this particular track, even though it's only a single track, it faces a lot of traffic every day, and that's the reason such a person is supposed to be there. But for now, the gatekeeper has been arrested. Since it's a manned interlock gate, here a person has to stand and he has to show the flag like this for the train to move, which means the gates are supposed to be closed because of high-speed trains that pass through this particular track. But today morning, it did not happen. That's the reason the villagers from this spot and those who came over here to help the children, they claim that the gatekeeper gatekeeper was not present and the gate was open. This is their version, while the railways claims that the van driver tried to speak to the gatekeeper and he requested to keep the gate open. It doesn't happen like that, Sneha, because if there's going to be a rapid train, the gatekeepers are completely worried about what will happen and they know the speed of the train and such. So nobody actually allows any train to pass through just like that. But today morning it had occurred, and so one side the railways is giving us that kind of explanation, while the gatekeeper is supposed to stand like this and he's supposed to show the flag. Only then the train passes through this gate. In fact, as we speak now, we have been also asked to move from the spot because the train is also ready to come over here. It's only been 20 minutes since the past one left and everybody's getting ready for this. So this is a system that actually works in this particular gate, Sneha.
Also, Pramod, I want to ask you, what has the railway said about this language twist that has been given by the DMK to this horrific accident, saying that because of language confusion, non-Tamilian gatekeeper and hence the confusion, therefore the accident. What does the railway say?
Unfortunately, Sneha, unfortunately, that is one story that is going to go for a very long time over here because, as you let me just show you what is happening here. By the time, let me also explain, because in Tamil Nadu, as you know, the Hindi language war and issues constantly happening, and one of the leg of that particular issue is that what happens is that constantly for railway exams and railway kind of jobs, there has been many kind of allegations raised by DMK allies itself, especially Tamil Nadu Kachi and such Communist Party, that preference is being given to Hindi speakers over there, and that is also a very big issue. Looks like TKS Elangovan has also brought that particular issue once again over here to highlight, because this particular gatekeeper was not a Tamilan and he was from North India, and he in that way trying to highlight that there has been a miscommunication, because railways said that the van driver has placed a request. For now, as we speak, CCTV has also been removed from this particular van, so that can actually give a throw some light exactly what happened. Was there a miscommunication? Was a gatekeeper completely absent at the spot? But now we've also been told that the gatekeeper has been suspended. He will be arrested because right now he's undergoing treatment, because the public over here, outraged over what has happened, has actually attacked him, and he's also been taken to the hospital. But there, what the DMK Neta has done is that he has brought in an issue that is constantly being highlighted in the state of Tamil Nadu, that non-Hindi speakers, especially from the north, are being given preference for railway jobs. That has been inserted into this unfortunate accident that has taken away 3 innocent lives, Neha.
Well, absolutely. And this obviously is going to amplify their argument, won't it, Pramod? It's a tragic accident they're reporting on from Cuddalore, where 2 children have lost their lives. There's one child battling for life, the driver of the bus as well. And the DMK now has said that it's the Hindi-speaking gatekeeper who is to be blamed for this, simply because he didn't understand Tamil. And that's what has perhaps, the DMK says, led to this accident.